ball rolling, a bit of confidence in their and some air under the wings.
And a foundation, I believe.
Sure.
Laying a foundation in the beginning might help rather than with the back against the wall trying to come back later on that we saw in the Mirage.
Basically.
Which was, for all intents and purposes, not pretty for anyone. Guys, I'm going to have to ask you, is there a chance you're changing your decision here on who you're siding with?
I don't think that VP will win. I certainly hope they don't. I don't want to watch any more maps of them in this tournament, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. We're going to hope it's a 2-0, and then Cloud9 moves on and shows us some championship form, hopefully. I would hope, regardless, that at least Cloud9 keeps going from level to level. They play well. I don't think it really matters at this point for VP. They should lose regardless, but at least let's have a better game than the first one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm on the same train. I hope VP makes it a game, but I think Cloud9 is just they're just far too good right now compared to VP.
Well, one of the more Monka-esque situations here for Virtus.pro is they do face elimination should they lose this map. And with that, we're going to be kicking it over to Henry G and Sadakis, the Kappa Pride twins themselves.
Thank you very much, Trace. Yes, we are the official Kappa Pride duo. Merch will be released soon, I'm sure. We're working with Twitch very closely tonight. We've got a meeting at a venue tonight with Twitch.
We do. It's yeah, exactly.
I think we're looking to getting like some dolls made up as ourselves as well. Or is it
thinking cool about it? Yeah.
No, we're getting more dolls made. So we're gonna kind of Henry G and a Sadakis doll made.
Yep. You're the porcelain one.
Yes, and you're the voodoo doll.
I'm the voodoo doll.
Here we go then. Train. It could be more the same, Matthew. This is Cloud9's pick, and this could go from bad to worse. We'll see what happens here. The good news is, as Thorin said, Virtus.pro do start on the CT side here. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. I think this could be even worse for them because Cloud9, as we know, once they get going, they're very aggressive and very loose on the T side of Train. One of the most successful maps for them. My favorite to watch them on. I think they have a very unique style. They could have 2 smokes here, 1 HE, 3 flashbangs, no upgraded pistols, only 3 sets of armor, beg your pardon. It'll be automatic with decoy. I thought he had a bit of utility there. 5 Kevlars for VP, no diffuse kit. That is a very important thing to remember.
Very impressive form from Cloud9 in the first map, but they're going to get Rush in. Stewie already seeking out Snacks, who's gone very low. Goes up the ladder. Automatic actually already found the angle instead. And we go into a 4 versus 3.
No kit, so it's going to be Pasha getting one back. It looks like a Cloud9 round, though. The fact Stewie's got up towards heaven. Pasha might get one here, but unfortunately not. I'm afraid it's going to be a Cloud9 pistol, and this might be the floodgates opening. I really think they needed the pistol to recover this game. They haven't had much time to play with Mihu, and I can't imagine their CT defense is changed a lot. They probably just slotted Mihu in and see what they can do with that. It's going to be Bialy just saving armor at this one. That's all he really can do, Matt, because he's got 2 HP and 3 players to find out a bomb to defuse with no kit. Doesn't get any worse than that, really. Bomb goes off. Cloud9 sending Stewie out through Pop Dog. Good grenades towards heaven. Dinked the first player towards Connector. Found the kills. A little bit of fight from Virtus.pro back as they get 2 kills, but that's about it.
That's it. That's all.
2 scouts.
Yeah, they're going all in on this one, Virtus.pro. So don't look for kits on round 4, as we discussed.
That will be a problem. Neo's got saved $800, so he potentially could. He didn't get any armor. So here we go, a chance with the CZs. Tarek might go down here. Well, indeed. A little bit too keen there, I'm afraid. Cloud9 do have some issues with their lack of trade potential sometimes, and that's just a bit of a disaster, really. Bialy, great work. They run in 1 by 1 towards Pop Dog, give up 2 rifles.
Mihu, oh no. He wanted the gun so badly. Bialy threw it out to him, and that just lined them up for automatic. Made it too easy. Still kills on the board for them. They're only down by 1 man, despite all of that comeback from automatic. And Skadoodle now shutting down Snacks, but it gives Neo a chance. Couldn't hit the second shot towards Stewie. Steps back out. Deagle is perhaps enough. Did damage to everyone that was remaining, but couldn't get the kills. It goes Cloud9 2-0.
Looked exciting for a second. Bialy getting it done there with the CZ. Upgraded to Galil, but swapped the weapon out to his teammate. Automatic just comes out, finds 2. And the round spirals out of control. Has to be the full eco now, presumably, from the CTs. I don't think VP are even believing right now. is this one change going to be enough for this team? I think for him, a very good point. The fact they didn't pick up an in-game leader, something that's just been a massive problem for them since their inception, really. I think that was something that was more important in bringing in a bit more firepower from a young Pole. I think like someone who's been established and been an in-game leader for a long amount of time. The fact that Virtus.pro change their in-game leader about every 6 months or so, like they just give it another go. Whoever's...
I gave it a go for a week. Didn't like it.
Brought you in. And it doesn't fill me with excitement, Mihu coming in. Yeah, he's a decent mechanical player, but like I said, he's not a superstar. And he doesn't bring a ton of experience. He actually brings less than what Tan's had, obviously. So where's this really heading? If he was like a boy wonder, the next big thing, then sure, I'd be thinking, yeah, this could develop into something great.
Sure,
but
yeah,
absolutely. He's just an average
player.
Well, I'm trying to think of the right word here. An average, decent player. Like he's just a good player.
You just threw in another adjective that was the exact same as the one you already used.
It's just like he's just pretty good. No, that's about it.
No,
like,
I get it. It's not like he was suddenly busting onto the scene and it was obvious that he was going to get to Virtus.pro.
Nico, you know, he's
sure.
nothing like that.
Or didn't have a rise like Simple, or even Electronic had a rise. It was quite clear he was going to get to a top team at some point. Kind of like Rops is doing right now. Yeah, there was no excitement behind him at that point. Again, he'd played with them before and obviously was teammates with Biawi in the past as well. So it was obvious he was going to be the choice. But that's an interesting note, by the way. The Polish scene has been stagnant for a while in terms of talent. Like I've seen different iterations of the same people over and over and over again. I can't think of a young Polish player that's broken onto my radar that I've said, wow, this guy's fantastic. Where's he been before? So with that, we get to the gun rounds. Cloud9 taking things slow and methodically, trying to clear out the brown halls and get toward B. Bomb drop back toward the showers. I suspect this goes Pop Dog to outer, but good hold Biawi because he shuts down both coming in from A main, and Snacks is ready with the AWP. This is better from Virtus.pro. Taken down by Mihu, and we go 3-1.
Much better. Good work. As they managed to pick up the first gun round there. That was a bit of a bonus round. I heard a MAC-10 being fired off there. But good shots for the AWP. Snacks getting it done. Train is normally a very decent map for him, so we'll see if he can keep that going. You'd like to think so. We're getting throw number 5 here. Single op setup for Virtus.pro. 4-on-4s. They have got defuse kits. Will be some strong reinvestment there. So still a lot of reset potential. Double nades towards main entrance. Not going to land any damage just yet. Bomb still down at T spawn, so don't expect any early commitment from Cloud9. Automatic flashed up towards the main entrance there. He'll be waiting for anyone pushing towards him. They could go for the drop here towards Pop Dog. Stewie just investigates it. Spots no one's there. And now they'll go for some brown hall control.
Snacks still staring down at A main. Derek holding to see if anyone will get aggressive at B. Cloud9 don't seem to be as comfortable early on train. Slow to get position, slow to try and find control or picks. Both rounds have been a default. The last round completely red and destroyed. Smoked by Mihu. Slightly blocked. You can see the bounce went straight up, so it does leave a slight gap toward the wall. Mihu's going to take advantage of it.
Very slow round for Cloud9.
Very. The last one was quite slow as well. Mihu spots. No need to reface. Good decision on his part at the very least, because now he can work a crossfire. Or can he? Great shot from Stewie, and they'll walk in. Biawi responds again. Needs to go for another double, but can't quite do it. It's Snacks that gets the second kill on it. But Cloud9 with the lead and the smoke down. Oh no, Neo. Oh no, Neo.
Oh no. Well, Pasha biceps. He's going to have to bring out one absolutely stunning clutch here. 3 versus 1. He's got the kit. He's just holding up for someone to make a mistake, but holding by the hitch. There it is. Does take down Stewie. That's the start. And down he goes. Unfortunately, Skadoodle finds him. That's going to be 4-1, and Virtus.pro might have a bit of residual cash. Not really. Around 2k per player. Might just be worth the force buy here. See if we can go for an inside rush, something like that. They go for 1 HE so far, not fully committing.
Well, 4-1. Money gone again on the CT side, Virtus.pro.
Yeah, full eco. So CT side definitely more beneficial to start on, but against a team like Cloud9, who are very hard hitting with the AK-47s, could be a bit of an issue. One good round for them so far, VP that is, but maybe looking for the double orbs again. Always a chance of these sort of rounds. Players like Snacks, if they can push in at the right time, take an AK, you never know.
Automatic looking toward main. Snacks is pushed up. Easily disposed of. Ten kills already for Automatic, by the way. Derek and Rush only with 1. They haven't had to do anything yet. Derek, make that 2 at least now.
Yeah.
So he gets Bowie inside, and Stewie will slide along the catwalk at B. Continue to add kills to his totals. Looks towards CT as well. That's where Pasha is. Oh, I don't know if he's going to read this, actually. Pasha should be able to spot him and should be able to get the kill. Does. And Neo stayed alive just long enough to allow that to happen so they don't get 2 kills off of it. And Pasha now has an AK. Pasha's going to get rushed with that AK, and Neo follows up to get a gun. So at least they're getting some money out of this.
Why? I don't get that. Why even go hunting for players with just pistols as hold together as a 5?
Yeah, you just gave them guns, basically. Charitable donation, like I said, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the best way to summarize it. You don't even need to. They need to get weapons off you. You've got the bomb down outside of 5 players alive. Why hunt at all?
Well, now I understand why, because now you want to get the guns back,
but
so Automatic has to. But you're right, the initial... I just want to make it clear before everyone's like, well, he's saying this, and all of a sudden they're still doing it. That one's justifiable at that point.
Pretty clear at this point why they're doing it, but yeah. There's just, Stewie didn't have to be segregated or even find frags, just stay together. Either way, they win the round. MP9 for Snacks. Neo does save the AK-47. Mihu, we'll see what he's got, I assume an M4. Indeed, he has. Pasha, glass cannon AWP, and he's got no armor, makes him quite vulnerable. Not a huge deal on train. I mentioned that yesterday. We'll be looking towards the connector. Flashbang comes in, gives up the fact he's got that weapon. As they won't be changing the pace just yet. Remember Cloud9, known for very fast outside pushes. And defaults for now. Fast brown horse control though. Could be spamming towards the lower ramp, trying to just show some presence, maybe bait out some grenades from the CTs. You shoot the windows out, so you can potentially execute with smokes if required. Smokes deployed. Rush heads towards the upper ramp, but Neo is watching it. As you can see from the bomb train, there is a player beneath as well. Pasha will find the first shot. That should be a kill from Neo. Can't quite pull the trigger and find the headshot. Damage done though. Couple of kills there for Cloud9. Make it 3. Rush just completely wrecks them. And there's going to be Pasha going down as well. Mihu has to wait for the bomb to go down. He has got a kit. 2 players to find though, but the time he gets through connector, he'll have a bit of a task on his hands. Bomb might actually be exposed on the left-hand side. It is indeed. So Mihu probably will see this now and have to look behind him. Thing is, he's just got such little information, Matt. Like, where do you got to touch a bomb? Why would you full defuse this? Why would that happen?
No, of course.
So they can just wait, check it every now and then. Until he gets a kill, he can't go for that defuse, right?
So Cloud9, 6-1, and again, guns gone on the VP side, going from bad to worse. Valens doesn't even have to do anything in this game. He's just chilling. Just came in to get the paycheck, kind of like me.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
He's only joking, Starladder. If anyone's listening.
If anyone's listening. Maybe well, we're not on Facebook, so people are listening.
Your sense of humor might be lost in translation. Just so they know.
That's my excuse every time people don't get my jokes.
Yeah. Oh, it's just a joke.
Rush, Stewie again. Stewie again, this time on the receiving end. Yeah, he gets the shot. Tarek will follow that up. And quick round, 7-1.
Very quick there. That's the classic Cloud9 outside push. Maybe not as technical as usual. Come on, guys. Let's have a good game on train, shall we? This is it now. This is the turnaround. I'm going to send them positive vibes. Let's at least put up a fight in this best of 3. Can't go out in this sort of fashion. Double orb setup now. Mihu, the secondary orb. Usually Snacks, I would say, but he's going to give it a go this round. Pasha, once again, no armor, and it's going to be Snacks hunting for the first frag as he gets ready to go towards main entrance. He's got one of the hardest hitting players on Cloud9 up against him, though. Automatic. Ready and waiting with the AK-47. Snacks needs to be very careful. If flashbang comes in towards main entrance, not going to get anyone. Hold back on the blue train. Drops down, bails out of the idea.
Yahweh checking Pop Dog. He definitely knows there's people above him because he can hear the skylights, or rather the windows, I suppose. We're not on Nuke. Still haven't seen the new Nuke, you and I.
We haven't.
Haven't seen Tyler MVP on our stream either. I was hoping to at least watch
giving up a
games.
bit now.
On Nuke?
But I'm probably never going to cast it. Probably, like, game will probably be over before we get a chance. Like, there'll be a new version of Counter-Strike. And no one wants to play it.
On
ever.
Source 2?
Yeah, no one ever wants to
play it. With the panorama UI?
We rarely cast it in its old version. Now it's new. Like, people can be more scared of it, right? Because it's like, haven't had time to do theory on it. Big events all the time. Don't want to take any risks and waste potential practice time by playing Nuke, you know? Like, this doesn't seem worth it right now. Because no one's playing it. Why risk putting all that time into learning the new version? And unfortunately, that suggests it won't be the next map to be removed either.
Yeah, no, of course.
Which is a bit
I'm
worrying.
still waiting to see if there's going to be a Dust 2 announcement. I would have expected that comes back. It strengthens our map pool into another map which a lot of teams would be able to play, which I think brings out great Counter-Strike. Mihu and Neo stepping up finally for Virtus.pro. Despite that Stewie got the first kill, Neo finds another now onto Tarek as well, giving them a great position. That's all been taken apart by Rush and Automatic, getting through smoke, getting toward the bomb train, and getting the plant, potentially getting the plant. They do, but now it's, Biawi to try and shut that down. 28 HP left for Rush. Pasha on the AWP, pre-scoped in, knew where Rush was, gets the kill.
There it is. Pasha didn't have to work too hard on that clutch. Rush was thinking the backtracks could be a possibility there. Catches him in transition. Pretty simple shot for him. It's going to be 7-2, but only one player surviving again. The reinvestment from Virtus.pro going into round number 10 is going to be significant. Because you can see they've got less than 4k on each player. Pasha can drop one. And then they're going to have a mixture of FAMASs or no utility. What will they pick? Not too bad. Neo with no grenades. Mihu opts for the UMP instead. Snacks gets dropped a weapon, so he gets full utility. And Pasha dropped one with some residual grenades. So it's not as bad as it could be. 3 players without helmets, and that Galil becomes a bit of a railgun at that point. With a high rate of fire. And this is the fast play we commonly see. It's not going to be all the players committed, and Snacks takes an automatic. Good job.
Snacks at quad, about to get run down, or is he? They don't even look, they don't even check it. Tarek still gets a kill out from under the nose of Snacks, but he's now stepped up, found his fourth kill, excuse me.
Wow.
And it nearly wasn't enough because Skadoodle pulled things back. Now it's 3 rounds in a row, or excuse me, 2 rounds in a row, 3 rounds total for Virtus.pro.
Neither team looking too convincing right now. As we said in the first one, Mirage, it was not like Cloud9 played an amazing game of CS. It was pretty good, though nothing too substantial, but this is Snacks. That was a very good round from him. Well positioned, shuts him down. An eco here from Cloud9 can definitely afford to take one. They're 7-3 up on the T side of train. And number 11. They'll be able to buy next round quite comfortably. Single orb setup once again for Virtus.pro. A chance for them to stabilize in terms of their financial situation. Pasha goes towards inside to take the initial challenger. Spots one. He crosses over. That should be a guaranteed kill. Okay. Wow. Tarek gets an AWP now.
Certainly does.
He could face towards connect here, looking towards the back hitch. For anyone rotating in, Neo's alone inside, and Mihu will push for intel here. He's going to have a player at the dumpster, but dumpster's on him.
Neo inside of the inside sight. Inside of the, I could have just said Neo inside. Live critiquing with Sadokist. Snacks sneaking around, spots Automatic. He's gone aggressive here a few different times throughout. Automatic on 35 HP, so Snacks is the one up on the exchange. That's changed back by a quick tag, putting him on 11. It's going to force him off scurrying inside of the site. Now, back over toward B, though. Speaking of inside, that's where Neo gets only one, and Skadoodle's able to trade off of it. Automat down, but Tarek and Skadoodle are going to plant the bomb. Skadoodle's able to get an M4, and now, with low HP on both Snacks and Mihu, no kits either, this could be stolen back from Cloud9.
I think he might be right there. It's pretty much anyone's round now. CC's actually saving. Look at Mihu go all the way towards Ivy. That is giving in. This was an eco for Cloud9. 5 Deagles, no armor. Tarek, sensational shot towards the upper ramp, but still recoverable there. He goes towards inside, takes another one down. Neo's looking very average right now. This tournament has been poor for him, and maybe, I hate to say it, it could be time for another legend to step down. He has not looked good for a year now, and if anyone was up on the chopping block next, I guess it would be him. I think he is in-game leader right now, but the tactics don't even look good for Virtus.pro. So what's he bringing?
I've never
it's a difficult thing to say.
Been in a position. I mean, maybe you could say NIP needed to split up a little bit sooner in the core. Like now they have. It's just forced to get right left from the legendary lineup, and they've been struggling for a while. They were still at least getting some, not consistency, but some championships in there, some wins here and there. They've definitely fallen. With Virtus.pro, it's just been catastrophic. Like maybe it is time to just say, all right, that's enough. Reset everything.
Yeah.
Because like, what theory do you bring to the game? Is it actually true in this case? You can't teach an old dog new tricks, like.
Well, like you either need an in-game leader or maybe a new coach, because I'm not sure what's going on now. I'm not inspired by the new lineup at all.
The thing is, to me, it's not a new lineup. It's just changing one player.
I know I said like...
I know that changes a lot, but...
And it needs time to develop and stuff. How much time do you give them? How many more poor events do they go through? Like, you need some sort of promising result just to kind of inspire people and kind of get the motivation up and realize, okay, we still can be competitive.
It just seems like they've lost... It's as if they were... I'm trying to find a way to sum it up. It's like if you were a Dota team and you were still picking the same 5 heroes you picked 2 years ago. And everyone's moved on and learned how to counter that. The game's evolving, the meta's constantly shifting, and Virtus.pro just look lost. I mean, even Snacks can't get sneaky anymore because everyone has a way to trade off of that. The positioning's just destroying them against every opponent.
This will be the inside execution. No AWP, that's a scout to deal with, and Pasha, they'll do well. Gets one, all right. Well, they don't go for the trade. That's a little bit surprising, but there it is. Tarek from the upper ramp does manage to find one. If he can take down Neo, they're really onto something here. Tarek drops down, doesn't take any damage. This is a really interesting push from himself, though, and he will be punished for it. Really don't like that angle. It's such a challenging one, and Mihu does bring it into a 2-on-2. He has been tagged up, and then some, down to 14 HP. Stewie looking behind. Skadoodle covering the front. There's a low HP player being dropped. They could still win this, but not meant to be. That was the force buy, and they'll have to take an eco now. Oh, I hate to always say this, but this has been one of the most disappointing best of threes of the tournament so far. Just Cloud9 in cruise control, just doing what they have to. And Virtus.pro not really showing up at all. Mirage was poor, but this is just as bad.
Yeah, it's not great. 9-3 Cloud9, AWP for Skadoodle, naturally. Nothing for Virtus.pro.
There's just no hype to this best three, Like, we haven't had to really we haven't really had to raise our voices. There's been no need to. There's been no really amazing plays or game-changing moments. It's just been a couple of good Virtus.pro rounds, and a couple of them is not really going to do much for them at all.
Shots down from Rush, already taking care of his Snacks. Neo the last on the outdoor site. He's gone. Pasha. P250. And he knows it. He doesn't look impressed. I mean, this is, for them, it's demoralizing to just have to sit through this time and time again, knowing especially the consequence of criticism that waits on the other side of each of these games. Pasha's going to go in. Does read that Rush is on a high angle, but nothing he can do about it. 10-3 now for Cloud9. 3 kills for Rush. Give you a look at the scores for the sake of it. Automatic has the most on 12. Skadoodle, excuse me, on 13. Skadoodle on 12. 10-10, 9. So everyone on Cloud9's getting kills. No one really, aside from Snacks, is on Virtus.pro.
There's a replay. Don't really need to see this. But you will anyway. You don't have a choice, I'm afraid.
If you're a Virtus.pro fan, you're going to want to close your eyes.
Look away now. And so they get 5 M4s here. They need the last few rounds, like 10-3. it's not looking good. And remember, they're on the CT side. They're on the T side, it'd be like, okay, still recoverable, but
keep in mind as well that we're going to their home event next week.
Kind of it so.
An event that
well, this is the thing.
So promising for them.
At that event, like, I think when we were there in 2016, they didn't make it to the arena, right?
No, sorry, 2016 they did.
They did,
but
right.
they played the quarterfinals so
Fnatic,
late at
right,
night. It was against Fnatic. Oh, that's right. Sorry, it was Astralis that played late at night. It was against Fnatic, and they got knocked out in one game. They only got one game in the arena.
And
it was
they
2017.
The arena,
they didn't even get into the playoffs. And then we had Krakow. They did, so they at least got one home event in front of their fans last year. This year, I don't think they're going to make it into that arena. But Pasha already knocked down by Rush. Stewie inside of the site. Still 2 guns up for Virtus.pro, but against 4, make that just 1 against 4 Cloud9 players. It's Neo that's trying to be silent as ever and sneak in. He knows the bomb's gone down. He knows that means Rush is backing off, so he'll take advantage of that at the very least. But immediately Tarek peeks, and we go 11-3.
Well, that's more the classic Cloud9 plays out towards the outside bomb site. Automatic kills everyone. Virtus.pro roll over and don't really put up a fight at all. It was a difficult buy for them, so it's understandable. They only had M4s, barely any nades, no defuse kits, no AWP. But 11-3 on the T side. And shotguns and CZs, UMPs.
Keep in mind as well that 2016 event you mentioned where VP lost to Fnatic. Fnatic went on to win that event. That was the last event Fnatic won. Because Columbus was next. LG, now SK, won that major. And Fnatic had Olaf's wrist issue, and they never recovered to form. Been a while for them as well. First team to go out. First time ever in last place. As you mentioned, HLTV posted that yesterday when they lost. Neo backtracks, not going to be able to do much. In fact, gets rid of the scout and goes on to a UMP. 12-3 is where we're going to end this half. They'll try desperately to get back in. Pasha with 1 kill. The shotgun, that's traded back. And if Cloud9 win the pistol, I think we've got yet another very quick game.
This is already cast today. We didn't really get to get anything going.
It's a good thing I didn't shower or brush my teeth or get out of bed.
You didn't get out of bed. You're doing this remotely.
I was being sarcastic.
Really? You didn't get that one.
All right. Sorry. Calm down, Henry.
That's 12-3. Pistols required, and Stewie just having a bit of fun there towards the end. Cloud9 started running around the map once they realized they had full control of the financial situation. They were forced to buy every single round towards the end. 12-3, that is a nightmare. I think they know which way this is heading. Need the pistol. Looks like an inside play. A lot of teams just go towards the B-bomb site. I would say it is like favoured towards the T's on the pistol, just because you can always get the bomb down and just play a post plant. Snacks with Deagle shot, that certainly helps things out. They're not going to check Tarek's position. Okay, Bialy will. And he gets the double. Oh, it's all falling apart very quickly, hasn't it? Neo, the way he's playing right now, I don't think he does much about this.
Yeah. Already holding the defuse. Oh, he's not. Tarek got off it. He didn't have the kit, so he's going to allow Skadoodle with 1 HP to get on it. Tarek goes and finds Snacks. 13-3.
Okay, well, from an analytical point of view, you're here for that sort of stuff. Virtus.pro rushed inside, did not check the spools, planted the bomb, got wrecked by Tarek, and defused the bomb. That was pretty much it. That was not even a tactical inside rush, just 5 people down the lower ramp. Hope for the best. No method behind that madness, unfortunately. Full eco, well, to get to 14-4, and then take the AKs in the third.
It's tough to watch. Automatic out towards servers, smoke down. Shot from Neo. Follows it around. Gets a second one off of it. Slight encouragement in the round, however, it's taken back by Tarek, who now runs out of ammo. He's got to fire off with a pistol toward A main, and running to his aid is Stewie. We go 14-3.
So the AK-47s will come out. 1 round away from series points. I'm sure this will bring up a lot of conversations, potentially in particular subreddits, whether Virtus.pro even turned up to this tournament at all. Remember, their only victory map was against MVP.
And they almost lost that.
They almost lost that. They should have lost it. If anyone watched that one, it was catastrophic. They managed to come back from a 0-3 overtime trail.
And they came back to get into overtime, too, I think, against a 4 versus 2.
Yes, that's right.
Or 2 versus 4.
It was 2 versus 4, and some massive whiffs from the MVP team to close it out. They couldn't hit some shots for some reason. I watched that round. I couldn't believe what I saw. Stewie probably pushes this.
Yeah, he will. MP9, there's nothing to lose. Everything to gain.
They've got him pinned in. Neo is wrecked.
Spotted.
Definitely
Stewie
dead.
knows. Yeah.
Lining up a
That's. I
smoke
mean,
goal.
this has got to be just. This can't be any fun. I mean, Neo can't do anything.
It's not fun
everywhere
to watch,
they go.
so I can't imagine what you feel like to play.
And I don't know.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that says it all, doesn't it?
paints
They've all died one by one in the same position.
What do you do? I mean, do you feel locked in? Do these contracts we know the Virtus.pro guys have?
If I'm the ones who paying them right now, I'm like.
But I'm wondering if it's the opposite. I wonder if they feel trapped by it. Like if I'm Neo or anyone, I'm not having fun. Like it's blatantly obvious. Like this isn't working. But because it's such a good contract, how do you walk away from that?
So pessimistic.
It's almost like forcing yourself into it because you feel trapped by it.
I hate to be so pessimistic. It's just a paycheck for them now. It's a good paycheck. Ride it out as long as you can. Like it's.
Yeah, but how long does that justify it?
What if you just want to get money for not being very good at your craft?
I get it, but what I guess my point is like, this is not fun for them to sit through. Right? Sure. Eventually, the quality outweighs the money at some point in time. You're going to say, all right. Anyway, that's all theoretical and speculative talk, but it's tough to watch this. It really is, because these guys have been struggling for a long time now, and it's going from bad to worse.